you don't, it's a way you can stand on business and let people know what it is and what it ain't without being disrespectful. I'm 22 years old. You know, I'm grown. I have been in debate classes since I was in elementary school. There are ways to talk to people without being disrespectful, especially when people are disrespectful to you. So I just feel like that's all unnecessary what they say to me. But I just wanted to get up here and say that because even as black people, if your hair is too fine, if you have thin hair, like you can't get braids. Like if your hair is like 3C hair, it's hard for you to get braids. So type 4 hair typically the type of people that get braids. But like the other girl said, like just be careful taking them down. I mean, they already in, so there's nothing you can do about it. So I just said, be careful taking them down because they are box braids. Box braids are going to be way more harsher on your hair texture than a knotless braid would. So I say, I understand, like, I feel like I understand that you are a mom. It looks like you're a new mom. The babies look pretty young. You don't want to do your hair. So it's like, I completely understand that. It, like the other girl said, it is other hairstyles you could do, but you know, when you get the opportunity to do them, just try those out. And if you do want to try some knotless braids, maybe some extra large ones. So
yeah,
everybody
I
can get their
definitely
panties in a
like
tussle.
if I turn around, like my hair is so thick, so like there's so many braids in my hair, and
Yeah.
I didn't know how I feel about large braids because I don't like all the scalp, but this is
Yeah.
too much. My
Yeah,
bad.
I understand. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. I was just saying that because I do hair, so I feel like a lot of people just don't know that if your hair is fine, period, that you should not get box braids like that. You should try knotless braids. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Don't take the comments too crazy. They just want to see you take the braids out on live. Honestly, that's all they want to do.
Thank you. Okay, so I seen somebody say you do not got a kid, baby. Are you slow? That's literally why I showed my child. Anyways, hey Maya, hey Pookie. This Kinsey girl keeps asking to be added. Do y'all see anybody who is like begging?
Yeah, like
Gabby.
yeah, Gabby.
I'm not adding Gabby.
Somebody said, would you get braids again now that you're being educated?
Um, honestly, I would, but why not Gabby? Because she got up here running her mouth. You think I'm gonna let somebody disrespect me? No. I would get braids again, but it'd be a different style.
Okay.
Yeah.
Leah girl. My bad. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Leah girl says she's been waiting since 4:15. All these people been waiting for a long time. Whew. Oh, boy.
This Mint Bear girl keep adding me. She talking about her. And then this other girl, Soph
I think this
Love
Kinsey
Humble.
girl keeps asking.
Someone said break the stand on business. She's misgendering you.
What?
Someone named Oil mentioned you in the comments and says stand on business. She keep misgendering you.
I've already asked Ray.
I already responded to one bitch. I said, no, she not. I go by all, so it doesn't even really matter.
Yeah, we've already had this conversation. I call him she. I call him he. I mean, if he had a problem, he would say something. But me and him have already talked about that. And Ray, if I am misgendering you and you don't want to be,
no, you cool. You cool.
No. Like, be so sad. Oh, Kadeja back, y'all. Oh, Kadeja recorded my booty. Okay.
That's crazy.
Vannah.
Yeah.
Yo, live reported me.
I know, girl. They reported me earlier for nudity, and I got banned for 10 minutes. I didn't even do nothing.
I was like, dang.
I just seen this Kinsey girl. Okay.
Gabby said that's her first account. Nobody blocked her.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
So that might
Can
be a
you hear me?
different Gabby.
Yeah, we can hear you.
I have to say something. Okay, I'm against that them talking about your baby and stuff, but people are telling you to take that stuff out your hair because it's gonna damage your hair. It's gonna damage your hair real bad.
It's not going to unless I don't take care of it.
I know, but they're telling you to take that out for a reason. Do you not understand that? It's gonna
Unless I
damage
don't
your hair.
take care of it.
Yeah, I know. And also to that Yanni girl talking about the baby daddy. What does baby daddies have to do with this situation?
Yeah, what does my baby daddy got to do with this?
Yo, that Yanni girl in the earlier live talking about saying something about some baby daddy. Baby daddies have nothing to do with black people or none of that stuff. And second to that, Maya girl, I'm sorry that happened. but she can defend herself. She's a grown woman. You're a grown woman, aren't you? You're a grown woman.
You're gonna get Holly Morales. Okay, Bookie, go ahead.
Huh? Are you a grown woman? Are you a grown woman?
Yeah, I am. My dad.
Yeah, sorry. She doesn't need people. Carol, shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut the fuck up. I'm tired of hearing your fucking mouth, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Talking about, you're not, I regret taking you. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Like, I'm tired of people talking about I regret taking you up here. Like, shut the fuck up. You look like you're going to do something better. Like, please shut up. Like,
It's
please
my
shut
bad.
up.
I added her because I
Right.
see.
Exactly. Like, shut the fuck up, Carol. You're not going to do anything to shut the fuck up. Like, please, shut up.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get my live here.
I regret putting you up here. I regret putting you up here. Like, bitch, you're not going to.
Oh
I
shit.
didn't mean to kick her, but she was cussing too much, and I didn't want to get
He
bad.
was tweaking out. Oh my lord.
I did not
Aggressive as fuck.
I just seen
No,
somebody.
he-
It was
You smell like baby wipes. Girl, shut up. Like, what in the world?
Okay, so it's somebody.
Okay, so whoever just said that, I've never once heard her say the M word once on this live, and I've been on here for what? Almost 2 hours? So don't ever put my name attached to some shit like that. I've never heard that girl say the M word.
Antoinette, I think that's how you say it. She wouldn't be up on here.
It's somebody name. It's got like their name is IFE. I keep seeing their comment, but I don't see them where they were posted. And then I see that you said who?
Antoinette, I think that's it.
Appreciate it.
Hi y'all. Wait, am I echoing?
No, you're not.
No.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna come up here and be nice. I feel like everybody, is wishy washy, but I just have a couple questions. I just want to like educate you on a couple of things. Because my first question is, if you're coming from like a place of understanding and understanding Black women as to why we don't like when white women would necessarily wear braids do you understand what the Crown Act is?
No, I don't know what that is.
Okay, so the Crown Act was basically a bill that was put in place so people of color were able to wear their natural hair, such as locks, such as their afros, stuff like that in job places because they were discriminated against due to them having, our natural hair like this. It's not looked at as proper or like, neat. So we had to put in a Crown Act. White women never had to go through that. Y'all are able to have blonde hair, which only 5% of white women have blonde hair. Like stuff like that you get, but Black women, we have to have things put in place in order for us to have our hair, allowed. I think that's one of the main reasons that we have a problem. Also, white women, they like to take what Black women and Latino women have been doing for years and then change it. For example, Kim Kardashian, when she got cornrows, she tried to call them boxer braids. But Black women have been doing this for years and years and years. Like, I mean, braids, originated in Egypt. So it's always been something that we've done. But like to say that you're here to understand and then you're going to say you're going to do the braids again. Like as a whole, we obviously don't own all braids, but to do box braids, which is something, cultural and also it ties to our past. I think it's kind of like, a little
I
wishy-washy.
wasn't saying I was gonna do the box braids again, but I said I was gonna do like I'm gonna try something else. They're recommending me to try not with braids, so yeah, I'll give it a try.
Okay. Well, okay. I mean, you're your own self. Do whatever you want. No one can really make you take them out your head. We can only, give you, what's the word? Just tips or like different styles. There's a lot of styles that white women do that are beautiful. For example, fishtails. Girl, the fishtails, y'all be eating them down, boots down like that. That's y'all thing. Or the Dutch braids. Those are also fire. But another thing. I think when we're talking about Black people as a whole, and then you bring up your proximity to Black people, that comes off as tokenizing. I understand that you have a Black child, correct? And like when you bring them up in certain situations, when we're talking about Black people, it comes across like you're tokenizing them more than understanding where we're coming from. And I think that's another problem. Like instead of tokenizing, let's actually understand. Because I could say, like, for example, I have people that are LGBTQ, but I could still be homophobic. Just because you're close to somebody does not necessarily mean you don't have racist or, different tendencies. What else? But I mean, that's really what I wanted to say. Like, I mean, like I said, you're your own person. If you want braids, get braids. We can't stop you, but we can only educate you. So.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Gabby said that she's not going to be disrespectful, that we got her mixed up with some other bitch.
Okay, my bad. And also I want to say this, Maya, I see your comment. Okay, and it's FEB, girl, you haven't requested, so I can't add you. And Maya,
That's the Mackenzie girl.
you said add her.
Yeah, Mackenzie D Lane, I think it's what it is.
I see your comment, Maya, but it won't. I don't see you that you requested. Oh, I see it. There go my boo.
How do I report? It's
Thank
crazy.
God. Shit.
There's so many people. I was like,
Oh God.
Okay, this KK girl, I told her she could go next, so let me get her up here.
It was jumping earlier.
Okay.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so I agree with the culture thing, but why can't the culture be spread around the world? They're being so hypocritical. They make wigs for black people to wear to have straight hair. Black people can straighten their hair. It's to a point like it seems like people are miserable and they're trying to bash you. You're grown. Everyone can, if you want to shave your head bald, like that's what you want to do. It's your head. So it shouldn't matter. Like we can spread the culture. If white women want to wear braids, they want to wear braids. It's the same as if black women want to straighten their hair or wear wigs.
But wigs isn't a culture.
It's not a culture thing, but people straighten their hair and stuff. Because I mean, when you go to school, kids in middle school, they want their hair straightened so they can be like the white women because their hair stays straight. Right or wrong?
Wrong.
So you telling me
we didn't get that from the white people. It's a hairstyle. Not saying that braids are not a hairstyle. Braids is a hairstyle, but we have a cultural meaning behind it.
Right. But what's the reasoning of not being able to share that culture?
Because go ahead.
Actually confused me.
Trying to say, because I feel like I hate when people bring up this straight hair, blonde hair. So a funny thing is about black women, we have a gene called the Eve gene, and the Eve gene allows you to have any type of phenotype, any type of hair color, any type of eye color. So when you see people, for example, in Africa who have blonde hair and blue eyes, it's because we have a gene that allows us to genetically have that. That has nothing to do with, for example, white people or anything like that. When we have straight hair, and especially when it comes back to when people were perming, that has to do assimilation to whiteness due to us not being allowed to have our own hair, our own culture, like in a workplace. That's why you see women with straight hair, because that's what was allowed. It was never like, oh, you trying to be white. It was never that. So I feel like people like to construe that. Also, wigs, like that's another thing. A wig is a protective hairstyle. If a black woman want to have a pink bust down wig, no white woman was walking around with bright pink ass hair that's natural. Let's be for real. Blonde is not a cultural thing. White people, like I said, only 5% of white people have blonde hair. So what would you say? They're appropriating other white people that have it? It doesn't make sense. No, I'm just saying that why not be able to spread the culture? Like, why does it have to be one person that wears it? Like, why can't only black people wear wigs? Like, I mean, braids. Why can't everybody?
Because we have a cultural reason behind it. White people do not.
Also, it's like no one said we can't share the culture. I think the problem is
stuck on this damn culture
Hold on,
shit.
can I finish real quick?
Yeah,
no
that's
one's
what I'm saying.
Wait. Can I
That's
finish?
what the
No
whole
one's saying
fucking
that we
life is
can't.
about.
No one's saying that we can't.
Hold on. First of all,
No, the whole live's about is that she can't wear braids because she's white. That's what the whole live's about. The whole live's about not about the culture shit.
I'm understanding the culture. I'm understanding y'all. I kicked y'all because I was trying to talk and y'all are arguing. I don't want y'all up here arguing. Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all back. Just hold on. I understand the culture. I'm white and yeah, I have braids. It's also my head. I'm understanding y'all. I'm listening to y'all. Y'all are educating me. Okay.
And that's all we can really do is try to educate you. We can't force you to take the fucking braids out. It's your head. You're gonna keep the braids.
I'm not missing the point.
That's what white people
educate you about it. That's it. That's all.
But yeah.
That KK girl, I don't know what she was talking about. She just like my brain exploded when she got on here. I don't even know what the fuck she was trying to do.
Y'all keep saying this about the culture though, but y'all just saying it's because she's white and she's wearing braids. Like, I don't understand that. But y'all be letting us mixed girls wear braids just because I'm black. I'm also
because
white
you're
too.
half black.
Okay, but I'm white too, so like we have me and Vea have the same hair texture. We have the same hair texture.
Oh, wait.
Like my braids slip out as her braids would slip out, but I can still wear them though, right?
Yes, because you are half black.
Hold on. Pause.
All right.
right? This is what she's saying. Basically, like they're only about being white and wearing braids. Like she's saying, like she's half white wearing braids. They're not on her, but okay, yeah, she is half black too. So I understand that too, but
Yeah, I understand where she's coming from, but she is half black. And yeah, there's
But
some fully black people who get on mixed
what is
people
that,
also by
Vannah?
having braids. But she has black within
can
her.
I say something though?
Go ahead.
But people are keep talking about her hair texture and how they're gonna slip out and that her hair is gonna fall out. I have the same hair texture. My braids slip out, my hair falls out, but
No, you
y'all
don't.
still
You
allow
don't
me
have the
to wear the
same hair
braids.
texture. You don't have the same hair texture because you are half black.
My hair is not like black girls. I do not have that type of hair. I have curly hair. I have the same hair as my
That's
mom,
because
so
you're
my
mixed.
shit is very slick. Okay, but I don't have that type of hair, so why should I be allowed to wear the braids then?
Because you're half black.
That's what I'm saying. Like, oh my god.
I'm like, I'm not
So,
like, I don't
I
really.
mean, I get that. I get that I'm half black and I got that black in me and stuff, but like I'm still white though.
But you're still black. Like,
Okay, well then just don't wear the damn braids. I don't know
No,
what
I'm
the fuck
gonna
to
wear
say.
the fucking braids. I ain't gonna let nobody not tell me what to
Okay,
do.
so then what the fuck you want me to do about that? I'm
Y'all are
telling you.
stressing me out.
right, I'm confused. Her and Kate are confusing me.
Girl,
That's what I'm saying because she
bye.
keep ignoring the fact that she's half black.
Yeah.
Okay, I get that.
Let's
I'm
say
half
want to
black.
relate slavery. If you back in
Babe,
the
you
day,
get what
you
I'm
were
saying
half
though,
black,
don't you?
you
Like, I'm girl.
I do understand both parts. Like if you get
I get I'm black. I get that. I'm just talking about the hair texture. Texture. I'm not talking about the culture. I'm just talking about because people keep saying about her hair texture and shit. I'm not talking about the culture. I get that I'm half black and I'm allowed to wear them, but I'm talking about the hair texture. Maya, please be quiet. Shut up. I will go back on my main page and mute all y'all. The fuck?
Vannah is white, obviously. Are you blonde?
Fuck.
Nobody said Venom wasn't white.
right. Maya was just trying to
is a
relate.
mod. While y'all were sitting down there running y'all's mouth in the comments, Maya is a mod.
Yeah, I'm not even getting mad, bitch. I'm choosing to be up in here. The fuck is you talking about?
Maya, you have white
This is
mom,
what I
don't
don't
you?
like. I don't like the arguing. Okay.
Yes, I have a white mom. Maya, shut up. Nobody cares. I'm about to go back on my main page and mute all y'all for coming at me.
Period.
Okay. Let's add more people.
Okay.
I'm gonna get.
What that Gabby?
KK wants you to add her back.
Okay, hold on, because I
KK's
got.
my friend. Like, I know her in real life.
Okay.
But
There's like.
So Maya,
what?
you know how you say you're half black, right?
Yeah.
So if you was if she was 5% black, it's gonna be okay for her to wear braids. Like what's the meaning of being black and white wearing braids? Like, you know, like you just say you're half black and they saying because you're half black. So if she was 5% black, would it be okay?
No.
See, that don't make sense. Like,
So because I'm 50%, because I'm 50%, I can wear them.
Like it's half and half.
KK at the same level slow. No, y'all are slow because y'all are criticizing people for wearing a type of hairstyle. Like, regardless, white, black, blue, pink, purple, yellow, red, it don't matter. That's what she wants to do. That's what she wants to do.
Maya can't handle the real. Girl, I don't care about the real. The fuck? I would never let nobody tell me I can't wear no hairstyle.
Okay, look, I'm gonna add more folks up in here. So
Leo the gecko want to get up on here.
I seen this Gabby girl. Here she goes.
Yeah, there we go. There go Gabby.
Oh, that's not the Gabby that was texting you yesterday.
Hello. Okay. Yeah.
Well, we know that.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Josiah, you're lame as fuck. Bitch, fuck you.
I got a question. So, how old are you?
I'm 19.
You're 19? Okay. Are you ever thinking of going to college? I don't know if you are in college already, but
I am. I'm waiting for my daughter to get a little bit older, but I've already enrolled in school for spring 2025.
okay.
I'm going for CNA pediatrics.
Have you ever thought about going to HBCU?
Mm-mm.
You said no?
Yeah, she 19 and you look 12.
Girl, why are you being a fan? Shut the fuck up, first of all. Second of all, I got no shade, no tea here. I don't know why these bitches are hating. But I just want to know, like, do you think your friend clocked her T low key? Oh,
Who, me?
yeah, cause like he even agrees with the fact that like I'm not trying to come at you. I'm just
I
asking.
don't think he clocked my tea, but educated me and let me know something. Yeah, but clocking tea,
I mean, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. It's a figure of speech.
clocking tea is little kid shit for me. I don't.
Okay. So what do you get braids done again?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you do know that there's a reason why white people can't get braids, right?
That's why I let people up here to educate me. So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you can do whatever you want. You got free will, but it's just like your hair naturally is gonna fall off. But like, I mean, to be honest, I'm not worried about you. I'm worried about Josiah's wife. Cause bitch, why you talking all that shit and you don't even fucking know me? Like, you need to.
This is a little girl. Please remove her. She sounds like a little girl.
Girl, I know you're not fucking talking. You're like 12 years fucking
You're
old.
running your mouth. Be quiet.
Bitch, what are you talking about? Something I was starting with you. I don't know
What
you.
you're not gonna do is get up here and talk about these 5 people because they're up here for a reason.
Who said black people can't wear silk purses?
Somebody stupid. I know I blocked
Y'all-
that person 5
Maya,
times.
you sound
Y'all are fucking
13.
stupid.
Maya, you
Like-
little. Maya, shut up.
Just like
Antoinette want to get back
that's
up
not
here.
even my name. Y'all are stupid, but okay.
Who do I need to add?
Antoinette.
Add
she
the
wanna get back up
Mackenzie
here.
girl and add Antoinette back.
Maya,
Okay.
get out, please. Y'all are just mad because I'm not agreeing with y'all.
My fault. I'm not gonna speak over you. I honestly didn't hear that you was talking. So like, but I wanted to talk to Maya, right? Because you said something. I was like, You said something about you don't have black girls' hair. Can you actually go in depth into like what you meant by that? What is black girls' hair?
What she makes, she don't have 4C type hair. She
Yeah,
don't.
I
But
don't
that's
have
not.
that
That's
type
not
of hair.
just strictly black girl. Like, what do you like? Because I mean, if you was to have 3C hair, you would technically still have black girl hair. I mean, right? Because if we was to look at the chart, I would say white women would fall between anywhere from 1A to 2C.
Hello.
Right?
Okay, you gonna let me talk?
Hello.
Hold
Or
on.
no?
Antoinette
She's saying,
I don't
she's
want
saying
nobody
hello.
taking to the heart.
Oh my God! Please
But when
remove
you're
that
not ready
Riot
to
girl.
be
I'm
black,
finna go
don't
fucking
talk
block
black.
Hold on,
her.
because
Okay.
Antoinette is talking. Shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna wait my turn. Like, what is going on?
Hold on, I will drop
She was
everybody.
talking.
Hold on.
Let me speak, bitches. Let me stop playing. Let me stop playing with y'all like that.
Hold on,
Anyway, all I'm gonna say is, if you're not ready to, I don't want nobody taking this the wrong way. Yeah, this your hair. I don't got nothing against nobody running hair, but you just gotta be mindful of how these fucking people is out here when you do wear braids. Cause some people will let that shit slide, but some people will target you just because they feel like you targeting us, you doing this and that. But if you're not experienced the black community and you never been through what the black people going through, and you're not ready to be black, you're not ready to be black if you have not been in the black people's shoes. So you gotta be more mindful on putting yourself in them shoes, damage your hair just for a hairstyle, because that you can see that hair texture of the hair, the weave is not meant for your hair texture. It would never be meant for your hair texture. We was never able to wear our hair like this because we always called ghetto and all this and that. But when y'all do it, always pretty and this and that. So y'all should hear where we come from, because we get targeted for wearing our hair that type of way. Y'all get to wear that shit freely, and we ain't able to wear none of this shit away. And let's not fucking forget, we black people birthed this earth. Us black people birthed this earth, and this earth being ours before any white came evolved on this earth. We built this shit.
What you're not gonna do is get up here and talk. Let me not talk on my own live. I never did. I never said y'all can't wear y'all's hair how y'all want to. Y'all are pretty. Obviously, I'm not hating on y'all. I feel like that's what you're trying to say, that I'm hating on y'all.
I just came to offer like a different perspective, just because as someone from Shreveport, I'm from Shreveport, Louisiana, and I also have a black fiance with mixed child. And
Here comes the tokenizing.
so my whole thing is that just being obviously a very white woman, that's pretty blatant, but it's just like you can't. I mean, us as white people have so many different options as far as braids, and I'm not saying that, not everybody can do what they want with their hair. I understand completely where everybody is coming from, but I just feel like, again, as white women, we have so many other options rather than resorting to something that we didn't create. And I get it, sharing the culture and everything like that, but at the same time, you just have to look at like the
the hair texture that you have, if that makes sense. Like,
So I want to say this. Okay, I'm reading the comments. Wait, hold on, because like there's so many. So I dropped that other girl because she wouldn't let me talk, and yeah, she was educating me, but she was also being disrespectful and trying to make it seem like I'm being disrespectful, and I'm not.
yeah, and I get that, and everybody has their own point of view. But me being 22 years old, coming from Louisiana, I mean, I grew up around every race probably ever known to man. I mean, Louisiana is a very diverse state, especially. And so when I say that, like, I'm not just saying, like, oh, it's okay for, you know, this, that, and the other, but it just comes down to a point where you just have to look at your own, I don't know, from your own perspective, I guess. And I'm not saying that, like, you know, everybody is right or wrong. Okay, there is no right or wrong way to go about things. But like I said, we have so many other options as white people in every single aspect of this world. And I think that, like, when you can really grip that information, then it'll probably just kind of help you go about life in a different perspective. And I don't think that, like, you know, your hairstyle should obviously symbolize who you are. I think that, yeah, it's okay to try out new things, but it's not about, like, when we say try out other things as white people, I think there is other options to resort to rather than, you know, box braids that are, you know, for people with textured hair, if that makes sense. So.
Can I say something? Or
Yeah, you could talk. Well, let me say this real quick. So, basically, y'all keep bringing up this girl I just kicked. Y'all keep saying she was educating me. I just said clearly she was educating me, and I was listening just like everybody else was educating me. But one thing you're not going to do is get up here and think you can talk over me on my own live. Yes, I will kick you. Do not come up here thinking you're finna disrespect me.
Yeah, I think everybody's just being disrespectful. I feel like if you know, we could all just be mature and just kind of look at the situation from everybody's point of view, I guess. I think it would help everybody a lot more.
I was disrespectful. Clearly she wasn't letting me talk either. You see, Mackenzie's letting me talk, Aunt let me talk, KK let me talk, everybody else let me talk. It's my life. Like, I'll kick whoever I want.
She was talking very like aggressively. Like,
yeah, don't get up here thinking you're gonna disrespect me. The attitude.
I feel like to say she was aggressive. I mean, at the end of the day, we are talking about something that isn't within like the Black community, and I feel like to call her aggressive because she's passionate about something, it comes off as like a microaggression, right? Because I just think like when we're, you know, Black women, when we're passionate, like it might come off like, you know, it's always looked at, oh, she's being aggressive, she's being this, but it's just like, I don't know, maybe that's how she gets when she's passionate about something that she's actively going through. But I wanted to go back to something that you said earlier, which is like, why, like, I think KK said it, like, you can correct me if you didn't, but it was something I said basically, why don't we share the culture? I think the problem is that we never got the chance to share the culture. Our culture is always took, and that's the problem. Like, whenever we come out with something, it's ghetto. For example, long nails. Black women have been doing it for years, but then all of a sudden now it's on vogue because a white man decided to get his nails done, or because, you know, white people started to get more long nails, more extravagant nails. The thing is, our culture is always took, and we was never given the right to give our culture. I mean, okay, that's the honor, huh?
See, on that I agree with 100%. But everyone's making it seem like we cannot share the culture. But you're right, like, we didn't give an opportunity because we were always looked at as ghetto or this and this and that, or presented us a different way.
And like, even with schools, like, there's certain schools that still don't even allow us to have our natural, you know, hairstyles, such as locks. Like that boy who got his locks cut on his head for a game. Like, you don't see a white boy getting his hair cut because it was too long. They tell you to put it up in a ponytail. But like, when it comes to especially Black men, like, they don't get the opportunities or same things as people who are white. And I think that's like the issue, is whenever it comes to our hairstyles, we're always looked at as, you know, ghetto or whatever. And that's the problem.
Everything that she just said was like spot on. And I feel like as a mom myself, and everyone who is in this live who has kids or doesn't have kids yet or anything. I feel like it is our duty as parents and future parents to educate our children on how to treat other children and just people in general, people of color, people of different ethnicities and everything. It's our job to teach them that this kind of hate is not okay, because the more that we don't teach our children that kind of stuff is the more that it's just going to carry on and carry on. Does that make sense? Like,
y'all hear me? I got something to say. Let me say something real quick, all right?
Hold on, because there's people talking though. I think we should like.
Girl, let me tell you something. I'm talking to.
No, ma'am. This is not.
Oh shit! Like, okay, I thought this was like
Y'all can keep talking. I muted her. Y'all can go.
Honestly, I totally understand where you're coming from, Mackenzie. I feel like also when it comes to kids and like them also being uneducated, because I don't believe that a child is born racist. I believe that it happens in the household. So like if you're setting an example that some things are okay, and when you know and it's not okay, especially having a black child, like that's something that you have to work in. And like I understand you're a mother of a black child. I feel like you should, instead of, I don't know, because like obviously when your child gets older, like you're obviously going to want to have them be a part of getting braids done, because it's just something like as little kids that we always love to get. Like I love getting my hair done. That was the biggest thing I look forward to. Like, oh, I'm going to go get braids, like, but like you can also appreciate something without basically participating in it. I look at other cultures and I appreciate them, but I know I would never, for example, when it comes to like certain things in the Indian culture, like I would never appropriate, or like when it comes to putting chopsticks in your hair, stuff like that. Like there's just some things that you don't have to necessarily do in order to appreciate something that you
absolutely.
see.
And I think that's like, me, myself personally, like I said, joining this live, I mean, personally, I would never get braids in my hair just because I know my hair cannot handle that. And that's just point blank. And if I wanted some sort of braided style, I do, something that's more appropriate for myself, which would be Dutch braids or fishtail or something of the sort.
That's literally what I said earlier too.
Yeah, and I know it won't last, but that's just not for my hair type. So
I heard somebody say that if y'all aren't agreeing with me, then I'll kick y'all. I'm sorry, but y'all hear Aunt. Y'all hear Mackenzie? Agreeing with me, then I'll kick y'all. I'm sorry, but y'all hear Aunt.
Hold on. Can I say something real quick? With all due respect.
Notifications down.
You can't talk. No, you
our
can't
whole
talk.
reason for letting us join this live was to get everybody's perspective, and I feel like that's exactly what she's doing, and I feel like y'all need to respect that, even though some of us may be.
Get up here and disrespect. Like I'm letting y'all talk by all means, but that girl who I just kicked, you're not gonna get up here and disrespect me.
Vannah.
Yeah.
Maya's second account, she said that, did you block her and kick it? It was Maya with 2 A's and then .May.
No, I was wondering why it left. They probably reported her because that's what they did to Kadeja. I didn't do it. I wouldn't do that to no Maya. Okay, so do y'all two want to stay up here?
Who?
Yeah. Okay, let me unmute this. I love Summer Walker girl. You can come off mute and say what you gotta say now.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can.
I just wanted to say, it's nothing wrong with white people wearing braids. It's just the fact that what that other girl said about what y'all keep saying about the wigs and stuff, like if black people, but it's the thing where black people wear wigs and wear blue contacts. The thing is, straight hair and blue contacts is not only for white people. Like black people can be born with blonde hair and blue eyes too, and every other race can too. But y'all keep saying that.
I feel like wigs are also part of a protective hairstyle for black women as well. It's just a little bit more aesthetic, I suppose, as far as like, because at the end of the day, your hair is braided down with a cap over it, and then you have your glue and everything. I mean, honestly, to get down to the nitty gritty of everything, there is no white culture. There is no white cultural appropriation, period. Because
So wait, I wasn't listening. Are y'all basically saying that white people can't wear wigs either?
Oh no, that's not what she said.
no, that's not what she was talking about.
Okay, I wasn't listening. My bad.
No, so it's just like, you can't you can't appropriate white culture because there is no culture to appropriate, period. And I just feel like, like I said, personally, I would never get braids in my hair just because I know my hair can't handle it. And that's just how it is. And I just don't think that, it's just not something that I don't think is taken into consideration and people can look at it as like, yeah, it's just a hairstyle. It's just, it's just my hair, blah, 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 blah. But like, at the end of the day, it's not just your hair. When other people look at that, people of color look at that and they're like, what the fuck is this white girl doing with fucking braids in her hair? Like, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But I'm just saying, like, I mean, your braids right now, I get it. It was kind of just like an experiment, I suppose. But I feel like next time, if you do decide to braid your hair, I would just say maybe try something different, like, what other people were suggesting, something that might be a little bit better for your hair type. I'm not sure what your natural hair looks like completely, because I don't know you personally, obviously. But I would just say
you're understanding that because they swear my hair is straight. My hair is not.
Yeah, see, and white people can have curly hair. It's just, it might just be a different texture. My son
to the mermaid tail, Becky. First of all, bitch, that was rude as fuck, and you can get the fuck up off my life. You're not gonna come up here disrespecting me.
Anyway. So are y'all suggesting her to braid her hair without weave, like 2 braids, Dutch braids, and stuff like that?
It's not even necessarily the weave, right? Because there's white women who,
period. You can get a sew in, you can get whatever. Like,
yeah, there's white women who get braids with extra hair in it all the time. I think it's honestly the style of the braids, right? Because I mean, if she was to come up here 2 fishtails, like I said, 2 Dutch braids be eaten. If you want to add extra hair, add extra hair. Like, my thing is like, you understand that black, like, for example, box braids, locks, these are all things that have been tied to the black community. So like, to sit up here and be like, oh, it's because of the weave, it's not because of that, it's because of the style that we've been having, and it's like, for y'all to come around and try to take it after years of calling it ghetto, ratchet, a hood, is that horsehair in your head? Like, all these things that have come with that's been tied to these things. And then it's like, oh, now all of a sudden, because you see a couple other people doing it, it's trendy, it's cute. Like, I want to do it because I see her doing it. But when we been doing it, it was never that. It was never that. So I just think that's the issue. But also, like,
say something. Hoes in the comments are mad because I said I don't care if white girls wear box braids. Like, I don't care. That's not none of my business. Like, if you want to wear box braids, you can wear box braids. But you gotta like understand that it's not the same when black women wear wigs and get content. Because anybody can be born with straight hair and blue eyes and green eyes, and all types of colored eyes, and they mad because I said that I don't care that white girls wear braids. Like, I can stay mad. Like, I said what the fuck I said, bitch. I don't care.
I kind of agree with what you're saying though, right? Because it's like, what can I do? You got braids, okay? I'm gonna laugh at you. I'm not gonna. It's like, my thing is, I feel like white women who get braids, knowing that black women do not like it or whatever, I think you do it I don't know. If somebody told me, hey, I don't really like you doing this, I wouldn't go on my way to do it, especially if I understand the struggle that comes behind these braids. I'm not gonna sit up here and do the braid. I just understand the history behind it, and even if I didn't, I still feel like I see a lot of black women coming out here and talking about it, and then white women will still do it. No offense to you particularly, but it's like, a black woman will go out their way and educate white people all the time, and then they still turn around and do it. So it's like, what's the point? I get that you say you don't care, because at the end of the day, I can't care, because what's that gonna do? It's not doing nothing for me caring. But I just feel like if you actually cared about the black community, saying that you have family members part of it, then you would understand that like certain things you just wouldn't do, because you understand the history and the struggle behind these things.
So one thing that I keep seeing in the comments is like Vannah's accent and stuff, or black accent, or whatever people are saying. This is not on the topic of hair, obviously, right now, but I just wanted to point out, like I said before, being from Louisiana and everything, it depending on where you're from, you're gonna sound a lot different. Antoinette, example, she is obviously a very beautiful black woman, and she sounds not what people's stereotypical black woman sounds like. You know what I mean? Like, that's just not, like, I don't see how y'all can judge people on their accents as far as where they are and aren't from.
I would not say that.
I want to say something real quick.
I don't know. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to cut off, but I know I added this girl, Maya. Yeah.
Alright, so I'm way too. I didn't mean no disrespect when I got up in this live. I just seen what I seen. I thought they was hating on you or whatever. But I'm way too, and I mean I wear I be having extra weave in my hair too. But I mean, I guess where I'm coming from is just like I have my dad's black, but that's not my biological dad. That's my stepdad. But I've known him like he's been in my life for like 6 years. So I guess where I'm trying to come from is like some black girls is gonna see that as like you being disrespectful to their culture, and I'm just saying like if like what she said, I don't know how to pronounce her name. I'm sorry.
Antoinette.
Yeah, you. I'm sorry. I don't know how to pronounce.
It's okay.
It.
You can say Aunt. Just say Aunt. I mean, it's Antoinette, but yeah, I don't mind.
All right. Like what she said, like it's just if you don't like, I understand why you came up in this live to get educated or whatever, but like if you don't want the hate, I mean, I wouldn't do something like get box braids or anything like that. Like
the hate does not bother me whatsoever. I'm very much unbothered. The hate does not bother me. Like that's out the picture. I don't care about the hate.
Yeah, I get that. I'm just like. Also, like, I know a lot of girls, like, nowadays, like, I know one of my old friends, she used to fight girls because they would do stuff in their hair like that. And I'm just saying, like, I live in Michigan. I'm from Chicago. So, like, where I'm from, like, doing something like that is, like, it's just wrong. And, like, any light skin mixed, like, yeah, that's the same thing. I don't know what I'm saying. Dark skin, whatever. That's like wrong in any of those girls' eyes from where I'm from. So like I just came up here to put my 2 cents, I guess. I don't know. But I guess what I'm just trying to say at the end of the day is that like it's your hair, it's your body. I mean, no one can control what you do. I'm just saying like do it precautiously because also your hair can fall out, like all of that, like because my hair is very thick, so like when I put weave in my hair, it's not, I don't do box braids or anything, but when I put weave in my hair, like my hair holds it good because I have thicker hair, but it's not like I have like 4C hair or anything like that. So like I guess what I'm trying to say is to protect you and your like your picture anywhere. Just be cautious of what you do, I guess. I don't know.
Can I say something really quick?
Yes, but I'm finna get off live, so yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna make it quick. Okay, Mackenzie, I don't think what you said the last sentence was like out of harm or anything, but I feel like when you say that, even though I'm like you did compliment, thank you for the compliment, but you said I'm a black woman who necessarily doesn't sound like that's you also still holding that stereotype. I think it just comes out.
No. I was saying like in society's perspective, like what people put out on the internet, like how they expect a black woman to act or sound or whatever, and it's shit, honestly, but it's like that's what I'm trying to portray to everybody. It's just no matter where you're from, your accent is gonna sound different.
Well, I think that. Oh, sorry, my fault.
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I think there's a difference between having an accent because you are from the South, they got a thick ass accent, and having a black accent or speaking with AAVE, which is African American Vernacular English. Those are two different things. You can have a country accent, nobody's getting on you, but when it's like when you're saying certain things and you don't even understand the like. For example, the reasoning behind it, like AAVE, like for example, when you say the N word, let's just use the N word. But the N word derived from the ER, right? But we chopped it off and then we just put the A. That's also part of African American Vernacular English. There's like different things that you can have and it could still be tied. So I don't think we're getting on her necessarily because she's having a black accent. It's because she's using AAVE, and that's the issue. Like, no, I mean, it sounds like a country accent. I don't know. But it's
like the slang and everything, like,
yeah, exactly.
Slang differs.
Wait, so let me talk about that. So, obviously I have a bunch of black folks in my family, and that's how my mom raised me around black folks. My mom loves black folks. So if my slang is how y'all are putting it, that's just, I picked up on that. How I was
seasoning in it. So
I guess that's for you, because I don't know. I know white people that grew up in the hood their whole life, been around black people their whole life, and they don't sound nothing like that. So I just think
I'm from Memphis, and I grew up around certain.
I've been Vannah since middle school, and she's always taught like that. So it's not like a black or anything.
I just find it weird how everyone's saying she has a black accent, But then when Mackenzie repeated it, they're trying to get on her and say she's a colorist.
Okay, right.
No.
And how can you sound a color though? Like,
Okay,
I'm dropping people because I'm finna get off live. But hold on. Yeah, I'm finna get off live, but I'm not forcing my accent. I've always talked like this. You heard Ray. I'm sorry y'all think I'm forcing my voice. Slang. I didn't know slang. Like what?
bro, slang is cap. People when people be like, "Oh, that's cap." That's slang.
Everybody
I don't
says
know what they're
that.
talking
I'm
about.
sorry. If you're not
saying
from Georgia,
that belongs to.
if you're from Georgia, you would understand. Like cap, baby, that's very popular down here. Like everybody says that. And I'm done talking. I'll get on live later or tomorrow, but I'm over it. I heard y'all. We can talk again later, but I'm getting off live. Y'all blew me for the night.